result of 6th place in Imola.
Yeah, so the
2024 season gets underway with a fast start from the lead down to 5th. Toprak Razgatlioglu around Highland Grand Prix circuit, and he's thinking about a manoeuvre already as they make those go side by side. Their unconventional overtaking opportunity through on him. Niccolo Bulliger just at the tail of that lead. Tail of Andrea Iannone was almost alongside him through in places.
Yeah, Toprak, still Toprak on the brakes, able to come through that back in 4.5 years.
Decent start to the race as well for Axel's territory conventionally, but Toprak Razgatlioglu in
Kawasaki, so it is going to be tough to come through on him.
Well, we will worry the first asphalt change in a decade as Niccolo Bulliger makes the pass on Albert
Gardner from that group as well, as it all seemed to shuffle up there to come through. That looked like Bassani just tagged.
Turn the screw for Niccolo Bulliger. He attacks on the tail. Bautista opening race of the 2024 as we head into lap 5. He switches to lead 7 riders, and Petrucci really attacking on the tail of Sam Lowe.
Riders in front of him.
Axel Bassani here in front of Jonas at the head of the field on lap number 5.
Toprak closer to Bulliger and
wisely to finally get through on Alex Lowe's. Lowe's has the tighter line now. Lowe's has been close, but without ever really getting totally alongside. But the second position, Iannone, Alex Lowe's. We've got Toprak Razgatlioglu in the mix as well. For 11, sits in the race leading position now.
Yeah, good couple of laps there. A nice easy move there for Bulliger. He's got the inside line.
Not mandatory in this race, so that's still to think about as well as Andrea Locatelli gets a bit of a wobble coming off the final turn.
His teammate Michael van der Mark making that progress as well.
Years to be anywhere near the podium positions, and Toprak second. Alex Lowe's has come back at him on this lap thus far. The ground there up through the final sector and through the start.
The first rider to dive into the pit lane. There is a minimum time you have to spend in pit lane at this stage, because you know you've got to get into the pits and try and
look particularly confident on the entry there. Andrea Locatelli, Razgatlioglu as well. So your top 4 have all come into the pit.
In the pit lane. So for all these riders, we're trying to
position Locatelli, Petrucci, Sam Lowe's, and my way out onto the circuit. They've got to be cautious of making errors on this. Pits now on lap 10. So Andrea Locatelli is going to extend his new personal best on lap number 10 at 1:29. Isn't he? When everyone's come into the pits, Locatelli could ring the line, and there's the riders making their way out of the pits. The last of those to stick.
Yeah, and Locatelli into the pits now with Michael van der Mark.
The gap was 58 seconds. Locatelli to Bulliger. We know Bulliger comes through to assume the race lead. Where will Andrea
outlap or maybe some of the other riders, just the pit interventions of Toprak. He was a few
Niccolo Bulliger, but he is very close to this group of riders. Faster almost now on that good acceleration in towards turn number 1
and this race. So Locatelli, he's given himself the chance of being in the podium.
Tight, slow corners, and Alex Lowe's just ducks through. That's the opportunity he needs.
Straight, and he hasn't been able to defend that just from trying to make the ground back.
Able to jam down the inside of him, so Toprak now down to 5th. Sullen Harry, and look for new ways to challenge on the tail of Alex Lowe's for a podium position, and he's setting new personal bets. He is running the leaders
now as well. He's good on the brakes in these heavier zones. We saw him come through in Toprak.
Locatelli, a wobble from Locker in towards turn 1, and Iannone.
The one thing about it is, don't forget, Iannone came through turn.
Alex Lowe's defending against Alex Lowe's becoming positions, and although we're used to seeing Toprak fighting,
he needs to just get his head down and see if he's able to get closer to his teammate, and maybe
3.4 seconds still the gap. So Bulliga's going to be closed in by Andrea.
You're racing him on track, you're not racing on him in reality, right?
It's the gap between Bulliga and Locatelli, so you'd assume it was just a mistake from breeze his way through and say, well, all right, third to the 1 minute 28.9 and is right.
There's taken to turn 4.
The top performers in this race, so that was not an unusual on Michael van der Mark, I can tell you, as they and Toprak Razgatliov, who's still fending off Alex Lowe, but
he gets the chance of 2 more races tomorrow.
yes, and in recent years the Ducati certainly the man who brought Ducati their first Super Sport Telly in second. Fourth for Alex Lowe's ahead of Toprak Razgatlioglu, champion Bulliga, your race winner, and the number 1.
Saw Bautista have a crash and still beat Jonathan Rea together.
As you say, though, that is the problem, isn't it, for sight?
Yeah, outclassed by his teammate all the way through this.
Gotta see is what will happen tomorrow, but what I wanted to say.